going on, everybody? Slow Jam Power here, the DJ Slow Jam Power Experience. I'd like to welcome everybody back to my channel on YouTube. You're talking about having fun, being informed, entertained, and having something that's really controversial. What we discuss here is relationships and the music business. Now, today's topic is going to be crazy. Women all the over game the world, begins since the beginning of time has been asking this question: why do men play games? Well, today we're going to find out exactly why men play games. The answer is really simple. It depends on how you present yourself. Now, before the angry emails, before the text messages that I'm going to get after getting this video, just listen to what I have to say and see if it makes sense. I have 6 points that I want to make, and then once we go through the 6 points, then we're going to go ahead and have a discussion. Fair enough? Okay, let's go ahead and start it. First point, waiting more than 3 days to call somebody. What do I mean? You meet a woman and she says, well, listen, I feel comfortable with taking down your number and I'll give you a call. Sounds fair enough. Okay, we've all experienced that before. Right at that moment, on that day, you have 3 days to get in contact with that person, period. After the third day, the game begins. It's real simple. Now, you may say, why would men start playing games after the third day? Because it doesn't take that long to show somebody that you're interested. Or if you say you're going to call somebody, that means we want to hear from you in a timely fashion. I don't know what book you women have read that said that you should wait more than 3 days to contact somebody because you don't want to seem like you're desperate. No, we give out our phone number because we want to hear from you in a timely fashion because we're interested in getting to know you. I cannot remember ever a time where I thought a woman was desperate unless I gave her my phone number, walked around the corner, and she called me. And even then I thought, wow, that was cute. You know what I mean? That was, but not at all where I thought she was desperate because she called me immediately. That means that she was interested and I was excited. She was excited too. Nothing wrong with that. So, because after 3 days, unless you're in some remote village in Africa, there's no way you shouldn't be able to get in contact with the person. Even if you are busy, you can still text the person or call them and say, hey, listen, I'm really busy at this time. I'll give you a call in a day or two or later on this evening. Something to let the person know that you're interested and that you will contact them, but right now is just not a good time. It happens to everybody, and that's acceptable. But when you sit there and wait for 2-3 weeks or a month to contact a person, they're not going to have the same enthusiasm in talking to you as if you waited, if you didn't wait those 3 days. So, point number one. Point number two. Calling after 11 o'clock or real late on your first call to the person. Okay. So not only was it terrible that you waited 2-3 weeks to call the person, but on your first call, you call them at 12 o'clock at night. Now, some women do this because they want to find out if the person is staying with somebody or if the person is really single or not. Like, this really makes a difference. Anyway, if you call somebody at a reasonable time, that's great. But don't call them late at night on your first call because it shows insecurity. on your part, and it doesn't seem like it, but it does. If you call me at late at night and it's your first call, I'm like, okay, maybe she's not the type of person I thought she was, because respectable people, I found, call people at a decent time. At least on the first phone call. Doesn't mean afterwards, if you set the tone of saying, hey, I'd rather get phone calls late at night, then that's cool. But the first phone call, at a respectful time, too. Number three, not only did you wait 3 days to call somebody, but then you call them after 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. You break the third rule, which is playing guessing games immediately. Now, what do I mean by that? Women have always asked, why do men play games, but some women start off playing games. And I'm talking about the guessing game. Now, here's how the conversation is. Okay? It's late at night, I'm laying in the bed or doing whatever, and I get a phone call. Hello, this is Xavier. Sounds reasonable, right? This is you. Hey, what are you doing? It's 12 o'clock at night. What do you think I'm doing? Nothing. Just sitting here, relaxing. Who's calling? This is you. Oh, you don't know who this is? No, that's why I'm asking who's calling. Oh, you give your phone number out to that many women, you don't know who it is? That's when the game begins. If you start off calling or texting someone every single day and you're setting the tone, and then next thing you know, you disappear, um, that's not cool. That's not cool, and that starts the game because they're like, okay, they're not consistent, so they must not be interested. Okay, if you start something, finish it. If you set the tone for it, continue, and not just the consistency of how you reach out to the person, but even what you say. I know this person. I kid you not. I met this person and I thought she was interested because every single text she would text me. She'd be like, "Hey, love, how you doing? Hey, baby, what's going on?" And then next thing you know, on her Facebook page, she calls everybody love, baby, sweetheart. I'm just like, oh, done. Game on. This one is funny right here. Is when you meet somebody and they say that they're single, and Facebook have a way of telling pretty much all your secrets. So I don't know why people, when they meet somebody, they immediately add them to their Facebook page. But they'll tell you that they're single, and then next thing you know, their Facebook says immediately, because they forget to change it, uh, it's complicated. It's complicated. I thought you said you were single. And then they say, oh, well, I am single. I'm just not married. Oh, come on. Game on. I'm not even interested anymore. Game is on. So if this falls in your category, mm, game on.